allow me to introduce myself. I thought that I should do a blog to tell you who I am, just for the sake of it, and also because I like talking about myself because I'm a prat. Like most people, I have many friends. Many beautiful friends. They are almost as beautiful, in fact, as my spoon collection.
Spoons.
And I have a very pretty spoon collection.
Admire the spoon.
I like waistcoats and badges and braces and hats. Look, they are so sexy! And they're especially attractive on males, but they're not so attractive on me. But I have a theory that if I wear said badges and hats and waistcoats and things, I will project my opinion that I do find this rather good looking. I have an agent who is actually God, and this is being completely literal. I think I should mention him because he has a habit to internet stalk me all the time because he is desperately in love with me. But it's not his fault, I'm just so damn attractive.
Oh look, God has a Facebook page.
He's a great inspiration to me. He's just like inspiration in human form, and it's like he enlightens me all the time. I'm very surprised that he is still my friend. I don't know what I've done to gain his friendship, but I am very proud to be friends with God. It's quite the conversation starter. If I give him a little mention in here, then he might internet stalk me even more, or quite possibly less. So maybe I should just say, you suck. As you might have guessed, I am trying desperately to start a video blog, although I don't think I can keep it up because I don't quite know what to talk about. I like retro music. I like trying not to conform to stereotypes. I like in-jokes and awkward turtle moments because they're very amusing. I really hate arrogant people, especially if they're arrogant men and they're also, is it misogynist? If they're like arrogant and they're also women haters, because it's bad enough that you're arrogant, man, but also being a woman hater too, that's just, I just can't stand that. Whew. What else do I hate? I also hate school ravioli. Oh, it's the slimiest thing. Ugh. Yeah, but that was in primary school. I've never really tasted ravioli since. Yeah, childhood trauma for the win. I play the guitar, if not very well, and I used to play the flute, but I quit it because it didn't like me. Oh, and another thing, I really like onions. However, onions don't like me, just like my flute. They have this feud against me. There's like some kind of onion and flute meetings that they hold just to spite me and just to devise cunning plots to get rid of me or just give me misery in the whole world. Like the flutes will be like, yes, well we could squeak a lot for her, and the onion's like, no, I don't think that. How about we just make her cry, just for no reason? We'll just make her cry. The flutes come out and say, you know, that's an alright idea, but I think we could improve it. But then after much arguing, then they don't improve it. So I'm left with an onion and crying my eyes out, but it tastes so good, so I get my revenge in the end. I wonder if I'm giving too much information about myself to you, and some strange, I don't know, kind of stalker will think, oh, she's vulnerable, and like write all this down, and later I'll have people knocking at my window with leery faces. But we'll see how that goes. I like being weird myself because it's more of a habit than anything else, but I like being able to do this. Mambo, mambo way, mambo, mambo way, without attracting too much attention. Yes, but I like being weird almost as much as I like weird people. You know, people with weird fetishes, like Becky has her little Doctor Who and, oh god, every other TV series fetish, which is very beautiful. And I very much appreciate, and she has inspired me to have a little love for Matt Bainton, the Horrible Histories dude. And say people who have like the full collection of Lord of the Rings on their shelf, that it's also very nice. Yes, I can appreciate that. And even the gamers, people say that gamers don't have a life, but I appreciate the great gamers. They do have a life. They're chasing their life with all their power and might to try and wrestle those damn zombies into submission. Yeah, so I like gamers. I enjoy playing solitaire, not really because I'm a loner, but because there's something very nice about deliberately putting the cards down. Such a nice feeling, and also I don't really like playing card games with other people because it's quite I don't really know the rules, and if I get it wrong I feel like, ah! And plus it's impossible for me to lie. It is my dream to own a cafe with the Arvon Lords, although I can always own it and they can just come along. It is also my dream to own a white van, which I can convert into a hippie van by putting pillows in it and these little beady things, and golly gosh, it'd be amazing! Yes, and also I'll have a moped so I can tie that to the top, and then when I go on my camping expeditions, I'll just sit in my van on the side, or in the caravan park place, and then get my moped down and moped off into the distance, and that will be so cool. Good times. So now that you've heard my life story, I hope you want to watch me all the time and stalk me just like dear God does. Thank you very much.